New at 6, more than 100 stolen cell phones returned. Osceola County detectives say some of the victims live halfway across the country.
You never hear about stuff like this. What's more incredible is how the thieves are stealing these phones. Detectives say they're targeting people who are out having a good time in big crowds. News 6's Eric Von Anken just back from Osceola County. And Eric, usually when your phone is gone, you never see it again.
Yeah. Because usually as soon as they grab it from your back pocket, because oftentimes that's where it is, right away they switch it to airplane mode so you can't track it. And even if police do end up recovering a phone, most of the time they can't tell who it belongs to. Now, this gang was about to ship more than 100 phones, all these phones out of the country, if it hadn't been for an alert UPS worker. This is what tipped off UPS, a buzzing box, ringing and dinging, weighing almost 100 pounds.
I see 100 iPhones that are on in various stages of people, dogs, kids' pictures.
Sergeant Grattan Hayward of the Osceola County Sheriff's Office knew instantly the phones were stolen, sent to a UPS store in Kissimmee.
That individual had opened up a P.O. box with a fraudulent passport.
When the thieves came to pick up the phone, Sergeant Hayward and the FBI were there. These three were arrested, and what they admitted to shocked even Sergeant Hayward, he says.
What they do is they interact in the crowd up in the front of the stage where everyone's very close, and they steal phones out of pockets and purses.
Concerts, games, shows, any place with people, and with cell phones hanging out of a back pocket.
They generally get 30 to 40 phones per evening, is what they've told us.
Then came the hard part, finding the owners of the stolen phones. Some were locked, some were dead, but some had, in case of emergency, ICE numbers programmed into the home screen, so that's who Sergeant Hayward started calling.
A lot of the people, it took 2 or 3 phone calls because they thought I was a telemarketer or something, and they didn't believe me, but I was able to make contact. Absolutely.
Eventually, he connected the phones to a concert in Austin, Texas. All of the phones had been stolen from people at a music festival.
We sat and plugged and charged in a lot of phones over many days to identify these individuals and made hundreds of phone calls.
Sergeant Hayward admits he got rare crime results, returning every single phone in this box back to Austin, Texas.
How often do people whose phones get stolen get their phones back?
Very rarely.
So now the city of Austin is going to send out an alert to everyone who went to that concert to come to the PD, identify and pick up their phones. The suspects, we're told, were deported back to Colombia. And don't do this. Don't carry your phone in your back pocket. It's obvious, but it's how it happens. If you do put it in a bag with a zipper, use one of these, a safety pin, the detective says, to pin that bag closed so no one can sneakily slide open the zipper and slide out your phone, guys.
Certainly some good advice.
Yeah.
I always keep my phone
You're a back
in
pocket,
the back
or my
pocket.
daughter does the back pocket.
Well, if you put
thing.
it in your purse, it gets lost.
Really?
You miss your call.
Safe,
you miss your photo opportunity.
Okay, the kids don't call anyway. They only text.
Well, fine.
Exactly.
Put that phone someplace else.
That was a good message.